It's been 13 years since 20 first graders and 6 staff members were killed in a shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary. In the days leading up to this anniversary, 2 more mass shootings taking the lives of people at Brown University in Rhode Island and Bondi Beach in Australia. And tonight, a nationwide remembrance as part of the movement to end gun violence. ABC 10 News reporter Ava Kirshner went to San Diego's Vigil for the victims and shares their message.
When will it end? That's the question asked by a community tired of hearing about mass shootings. A vigil here at St. Paul's Cathedral was already organized to honor the victims of the Sandy Hook shooting that happened 13 years ago. Now 2 more tragedies bringing back those same emotions of grief and frustration.
On December 14th, 2012,
I had children that were exactly the same age as those kids at that time.
San Diegans remember where they were.
And when the news came over the airwaves, I was actually pulling up to the school and trying to decide whether to walk my kids in.
And I heard the news of the 20 children who had been shot and killed in their classrooms, elementary school children, on the radio. And we paused law school, we all broke down, and we started crying.
20 children and 6 staff members were gunned down at Sandy Hook Elementary School, a tragedy many thought wouldn't be repeated.
And here we are 13 years later, having believed that that was the end of gun violence at school grounds, at workplaces, in hospitals, in communities, on city streets, and we are still talking about how atrocious it is and how we need to do something 13 years later.
Sunday's vigil aimed to remember those who lost their lives to gun violence, a number that continues to grow. On Saturday, a shooting at Brown University in Rhode Island killed 2 and critically injured several others. Less than 24 hours later, 2 gunmen opened fire at Bondi Beach in Australia during a Hanukkah celebration. At least 15 killed, dozens injured.
I would say folks are tired hearing the same story, hearing mothers cry for their child.
Local leaders challenging people to turn their pain into a purpose.
And I urge people who are thinking about doing something to quell violence to get involved on their school site councils, get involved in their churches, run for office. Don't just yell at the TV, but do something to make it stop.
Ava Kirshner, ABC 10 News.